Hey guys, Jenny here, hanging out with my drunk unicorn, and the cocktail that I made for the FYA November book club pick, which is I'll Meet You There by Heather Demetrius. I love this book, especially because it feels like it was plucked straight out of my teenage diaries, right down to the place where I grew up. And it made me want to cry, and then it made me want to drink. So I made this cocktail, and I hope you'll love it almost as much as you love the book. Mandy Wan and I require it. So, speaking of books that feel like they've been plucked straight from my real life, I've got The Anatomical Shape of a Heart by Jen Bennett. Hot damn, you guys. This is getting a 10 on the swoon-worthy scale, and I never give 10s. It is so hot. So I fell in love with it on the first page when the heroine gets screwed over by the same San Francisco train line that constantly screws me over. But by the time it was over, oh my god. So it's the story of Bex, and she's an artist who wants to do medical cadaver drawings, kind of like Leonardo da Vinci. Well, she meets this guy, Jack, who is a street artist, and he is so hot and so charming and so sexy that she can't help but fall for him, even though technically his art is a crime, and maybe he's hiding something in his past, but who cares, this book is hot. So I think you're gonna like it. I know I sure did. And happy Thanksgiving.
Hey everyone, this is Mandy Wan. So for November, I have two books with some pretty unique plots. First, I have Calvin by Martin Leavitt. So Calvin feels like his life has always been linked to the comic strip Calvin and Hobbes, because, you know, his name is Calvin, and he was also born on the day that the last comic strip was published. And now Calvin the boy has been diagnosed with schizophrenia, and he can't control his delusions. So he figures he'll just track down the creator of Calvin and Hobbes, Bill Watterson, and, you know, Bill will just fix it, because, you know, he's in charge of everything, right? This is definitely a premise I haven't read a lot of, so I'm definitely looking forward to checking this one out. I also have Soundless by Richelle Mead. It has one of my very favorite things, which is a dramatic blurb. In a world without sound, one girl hears a call to action and finds the voice that will save her home. So Faye's village has no sound, and their location makes them dependent on another kingdom to deliver food. But then all of a sudden, the villagers start losing their sight, and the food deliveries are dwindling, so things are not going well. And then one night, Faye is woken up because she can suddenly hear. So it's up to her to go down to the other kingdom and be like, hey, what's up? We're kind of hungry here, or what have you. I'm sure it'll be more exciting. I'm sure there'll be adventure and danger there too. So, real talk, I was actually kind of meh on the first Vampire Academy book, so fingers crossed I'll have better luck with this one from Richelle Mead.
Hey guys, Mandy C here with my TBR picks for November. So there are two books I'm really looking forward to reading and reviewing this month. The first of which is 10,000 Skies Above You. It's by Claudia Gray, and it's the second in a series that started with 1,000 Pieces of You, which also has an equally awesome cover. And these books are about a girl whose parents are scientists and somehow discover a way to travel between dimensions. Now, they didn't want to involve her in this, but in the first book in the series, no spoilers, but she got involved, and so did her true love. And so the sequel is about her looking for him. They're really good, really swoony. At least the first one is. I'm hoping the second one's the same. And so I'm really looking forward to this one. The other book I'm super excited about reading this month is Marissa Meyer's Winter. It's the last in the Lunar Chronicles series, which started with Cinder, followed by Scarlet Crest. Ferris was a prequel. There's a bunch of short stories, but this is the last book in the series. I'm super bummed about that, but also super excited to read what promises to be an excellent ending to this series. If you haven't read them, the series is about a group of women and men, but mostly a group of women who are somehow connected. They don't realize it at first, but as the series goes on, they discover their connections. It's all a spin on fairy tales, so you'll see people you definitely recognize from fairy tales. The guys are adorable and swoony, and the girls are just kick-ass heroines. There's science fiction meets fantasy meets fairy tales, so if that sounds up your alley, you should definitely check them out.